this video, I'm going to explain how to have the best relationship with yourself. There's two parts. I'm going to explain the second part at the end, and stick around because I'm going to literally show you how to wrap it all together to have the highest self-belief, the best relationship in yourself, the highest level of confidence and appreciation for life that you've ever had. There was a point in my life where I was living in Stockton, California. To this day, it's still rated top 10 most dangerous cities in the US, where I was extremely fulfilled, but I wasn't happy. And then there was another point where I left home. I'd already been traveling around. I'd been to 10 countries by the time I was 20. I'd been all over. I'd been like Malaysia, Singapore, Philippines, Guam, all these places, right? And I was very happy, like the happiest I'd ever been. I didn't even think life could be that good. I didn't think I'd ever travel that far. I thought I'd stay in Stockton, California my entire life because I grew up there, born and raised 19 years. Never even been on a plane until this point. And I was extremely happy, but I wasn't fulfilled, and I couldn't understand why. So I've been through this process of trying to understand myself and have a good relationship with myself, well-rounded in all the areas. And I've dealt with that for about 5-6 years now. So when I talk about this, it's very I get very passionate about it because it's something I struggled with for a long time, and now I'm very much understanding and able to teach other people. But look at the number one indicator of the relationship that you have with yourself is based off your body. And a lot of people aren't going to want to hear that, but it's, if you have a better body, you have a better relationship with yourself. Everybody in the world that you care about them, your friends, your family, you care about them because you invest into them. You invest time, you invest money, you invest your energy. All the things that we value most, we give away to them. If you didn't care about them, you wouldn't give away what you value most. All of us value money, and we give it to our friends and our people. We go out to dinners and do all these things. All of us value our time. It's the most precious thing that we have because you can't get it back. Like you hear that shit all the time. We give it to our friends. Our energy, everything we invest, and we make sure that they're better, and we nurture that relationship. It is the same thing with ourselves. If we invest more time, more energy, better food into ourselves, we love ourselves more. And the people that are out of shape versus the people that are in shape, it's just a clear difference of the self-love that they have for themselves. The second part, which I'm going to explain later, can indicate why someone out of shape would have a decent level of self-respect or have a decent relationship with themselves, but you need the full package, and it's very simple to have both. If you are in better shape, you literally care about yourself more. You value yourself more. Just put in more time to yourself. Eat healthier foods. Go train every day. I misspoke. You don't have to train every day, but train 3 to 4 times a week to really better yourself, make your mind feel better. If you were to do those things that, 1, are absolutely in your control, and 2, you didn't miss, you would have such a good relationship with yourself because you're constantly investing in yourself. You're choosing foods that is going to have you drop fat, build muscle, have mental clarity, view yourself differently when you look in the mirror. You're going to go train and give you just this strong, solid mindset because you're doing something difficult or doing things that you think you can't even do, and you're doing them each day. That is one very clear indicator of the relationship with yourself. And the best part about it, it's 100% in your control. At the end of the day, I made this fucking joke to my homie. I said, bro, you could go cheat on girls, you go cheat on bitches, but don't cheat on yourself. I don't care how fucking tired you are. Do not skip the gym on the day that you said you were gonna go, because that is investment into yourself. That is immediately, directly investing into the relationship you have with yourself. Do not fucking cheat on yourself. And it's like I said it that way because it will stick with him. Don't go cheat on bitches, but don't cheat on yourself. It's real as fuck. I don't care how tired I get. I don't care how tired you get. Do not cheat on yourself. Point blank, period. The second part, the second indicator of how to tell the quality of your relationship with yourself is based off your self-talk. Like I said, the people that are fat, out of shape, don't really put in the internal investment. They have decent self-talk, which honestly a lot of times is lies and just coming up with excuses for the shortcomings that have led to the accumulation of their entire life. But your self-talk, so many people hear these things, but they don't understand it, and they don't intentionally make changes to make themselves better. Your self-talk is, I would say, the biggest indicator of your relationship with yourself. If you're walking down the street and you see a bad bitch or some shit, and you're like, oh no, bro, I couldn't even fuck with her. Like, she wouldn't even fuck with me. That self-talk, that's literally how you view yourself. It's like talking to your friend. Would you tell your friend that? Like, nah, bro, you couldn't even get with her. Maybe on some joking shit you would say that, but you wouldn't seriously say that if you was a good friend and you believed he was a good person, whatever. You get what I'm saying? Or just fucking, you make a mistake. The way that you talk to yourself is just so fucking important. Like, if you're doing something different, you're like, oh, I was so fucking stupid for that. Don't even say that. Don't even say that shit, because your subconscious mind cannot tell the difference between reality and reality. Reality, like what you believe and what you don't believe. So don't even say things like that out loud, especially, but don't think those things in your head. Don't ever think that you're stupid. Don't ever think that you can't reach goals. If you ever have negative or unpositive self-talk, you need to immediately correct it and then reverse the statement out loud. If you're like, oh damn, there's no way I could make $1 million a year. You're thinking that in your head. You need to out loud say, no, I absolutely can make $1 million in a year. But it can't be just words like that. Obviously, you need to put in the action and follow the rest of my videos on YouTube and Instagram. And I explain how you get there with solid blueprints that will lead you to your result. But the self-talk is massive. As soon as you say something that you don't want to believe or that you don't want to fall into, because whatever you think and say is what you're walking yourself towards, because it's your relationship with yourself. If you hung around 5 people and they all told you you could be a millionaire, bro, you 100% can be a millionaire. Follow these steps, believe in yourself, believe in God. How could you not be a millionaire, bro? You're meant to do this. If you had 5 people telling you that every day, or just watch my channel because I tell you that every day, you would believe it. You'd be like, God damn, like, fuck, I really can. Like, they're doing it, they're saying it, I believe it. Now all you need to do, but imagine just you telling yourself that every single day, or you wrote it down in your self-reflection like I teach you to do every day. I'm the kind of man that has the discipline, the mindset, the effort that is going to have $1 million a year, that is gonna make $100,000 a month. You are going to believe it. 1, because you're putting in the action, and 2, you are telling yourself. You are building that relationship in yourself. There is nobody can take those things away from you. When you create a solid relationship with yourself, you could be locked up in jail, you could have no friends, you could lose everything in your life. You have built this relationship with yourself based off your daily habits, what you're doing every day, and your mindset, the way that you talk to yourself. That can never be taken away from you. It reminds me of like when fucking, back in the day, doctors, they would get their doctorate degree, they would go through 12 years of school, 15 years of school, and then they would file for bankruptcy. It was pretty fucking smart. File for bankruptcy, don't have to pay back none of the student loans, they're debt free. It's like, you don't want to do that with any other business, but with being a doctor, it's like you fucking got the doctorate. They can't take that shit away from you. If you did that with the business, they're gonna take your business from you. They can't take your doctorate and your knowledge away from you. You already know how to be a doctor, so you're good. They ban that shit, you can't do that shit, it's super illegal. You can't even fucking file bankruptcy on student loans and shit. But that's just what that reminds me of. You cannot lose the relationship that you form with yourself. It's the most important relationship. More important than your wife, more important than your girlfriend and boyfriend, more important than your friends, all that shit. Develop the relationship with yourself. If you struggle with any of these things, your mindset, staying disciplined, having positive self-talk, partaking in habits that are gonna lead you to the person that you truly wanna be in the future, then message me on Instagram at Isaiah Dillon or on YouTube. I literally was put on this earth to teach personal development, how to have the highest level of confidence and appreciation for life. Message me, I 100% got you. Stay locked in, the future looks fucking bright. Ow! Let's get it.